My Odin's beard.
It is here. The Height Modification. I told you guys I was going to spin the block, man. I told you I was going to go ahead, come back, figure this out. I'm still kind of compiling a guide on how to do so, but I will tell you, this is pretty unnecessary, okay? You don't need to do this shit. And it only makes a negligible difference when they're like side by side, right? So, you know, even then, I mean, the height scaling is technically fine if you really want to get technical. Jack Kirby did in fact draw Thor about the same height as Cap, okay? You know, he kind of got sized up later on, you know, in other drawings, and obviously now he's a giant. I mean, the guy's like, saying he's 6'6" now is kind of crazy because he looks taller than that on average. But, you know, I just wanted to do this. It just, in my head, it was just tingling, and I was like, yo, I can do this. And I put my mind to it. And this goes to show you, man, like, planning is everything. Before you do any customs, you want to plan it out and you want to execute it later. You feel me? Because if you can do that, then you can do cool stuff like this guy that's getting whooped up still. I'm still messing around with him, but yeah, you can do cool stuff, man. When you just plan things and, you know, kind of build upon them, you can do whatever your mind really wants you to bring to life. You know, you can do it all. But the height modification, you know, it was definitely involved. You know what I mean? I wish it was a lot easier for you guys to just kind of like, you know, for me to just tell you guys, hey, just take this out and then swap this around and then boom. But, you know, you saw the disassembly of video, I'm pretty sure. And you can see the body is a little different with the layout. But, yep, as you can see, he is a little tiny bit taller than Iron Man. And definitely taller than Cap. And, yeah. And this is to fit in with my scaling for like Luke Cage and other taller characters. You know, I don't want to do Marvel Legends scaling, man, because they just make these characters absolutely giant, which I get because, I mean, in certain comics, these characters are drawn to be humongous. You know, it depends on the artist. But in my mind, like, this is about right for me. And yeah. So just keep watching my videos, man. I'm going to be making a guide on this. Just make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for that. I can't promise you it's going to be the easiest guide. But, you know, I will try my best to make it, you know, as easy as possible for you guys to follow. And he does retain all the same articulation. He still has, you know, all that good jazz. So, you know, he can still bend his knees, you know what I'm saying? So there's nothing lost. He didn't lose any articulation or anything like that, which is really nice. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And stay tuned, you guys, and peace.